In 2021, I learned that the thing our decaying and unfit leaders call country, nation, is anything but. What they call nation and country is hollow, soulless, a dead thing, to be destroyed or given away at their whim. To them, our countries, our nations are items, things, objects to be bartered or changed as they see fit, despite the people who make them up. Now, if you're like me, and I think most of you are, you've come to understand that above all else, a nation and a country are way more than just these physical things. A nation is not just land, which is why the Cherokee Nation and the Sioux Nation and other Indian tribal nations still exist and are preserved by their people despite the loss of their territory through conquest or surrender to a more powerful force. A nation is made up of the people, not just the buildings and the streets, not the avenues and the apartment complexes, the stores and Walmarts and crap like that. It's the customs, it's the culture, it's the history. That's what defines the people of a nation. Even more, the shared experience of living, working together, planting, relaxing, partying with people, dancing with them, singing, playing, fighting, creating with them. A nation is more than borders and flags. Although we should preserve those things, but if we can't, we can't. We can always bring them back if we lose them. A nation is the bond between people, between neighbors. It's a trust between individuals and families. The ethics and the viewpoints which make up their shared worldview and that make up their future aspirations. A nation is more than land and borders. A country is more than territory and language, more than armies, more than generals, more than politicians and players, so-called commoners, workers, tradesmen, wise men, fools. Most importantly, a nation is not its politicians. It's not its laws. It's not its government. Britain will always exist as long as there are free British who honor what that nation is inside themselves and who echo its truth through their actions and through their words. And that goes for Australia, Finland, Denmark, Lebanon, Russia, the USA, Palestine, all the rest. Now, the rapacious, destructive armies of the enemy pull down the statues and break and shred just as much our cultural symbols and icons of our honored paintings in movies and in books, schools, institutions. These are external things. These are objects. These things are not our nations. They may be part of it, but they are not the nation. They are not our countries. They are not us. More than anything, what we call nations, what we call countries, what they really amount to are ideas and ideals shared by folk. Even folk who live in different countries. And I know this sounds globalist, but let me explain this to you. That is what is really under attack by these globalist neoliberal leftists and their filthy ilk. Ideals, dreams, ideas, hopes, aspirations. They seek to remove from the people of the world all hope, all courage, all ideas, all ideals like freedom, individualism, bravery, camaraderie, friendship, brotherhood, merit, achievement, excellence, love, and aspiration. The people who built the nations and the countries that we inherited, they shared, most of all, these ideas and these ideals. These things that truly make many of us free humans. Not all of us, and I'm sure you've seen how many people just shirk these things or don't recognize that they have them and don't aspire to them. Freedom, liberty to do as you wish without some master to beg or ask for permission. These things are inside us, my friend, not outside. No flag, no building, no border, and no government could ever adequately encapsulate these things, nor represent them 100%, nor make them any more real than they are right here inside our chests. That's why whether you are Italian, Irish, Australian, Iranian, Canadian, Japanese, Egyptian, whatever, if you share these ethics, these values, if you put personal freedom ahead of collectivist insanity, ahead of governing rules by an unfit nobility, an establishment of inbred mental rejects, and their haphazardly constructed pseudo-morals with no merit whatsoever, I call you my brother. I call you a member of my nation, a nation of free people. While the world loses its grip on sanity and slides precipitously into the manacles of technocratic bondage and corporate control, my land, my true land, is the universe, given to me by my Creator, who also made me free. My land lies outside of me, but also within me, within the divine spark which animates my body, within the confines and the chambers of my flesh. Before there was ever an America, Europe, Africa, and Asia, Australia, before those things ever existed, my land was born. And it was born free. Like me. And like all men, whether they acknowledge it or not. Now, I love the USA because of the ideas and the ideals which formed her. After more than 246 years, the decaying filth of our world have divorced these principles from her. But they cannot and they can never tear down these things within a free man. No matter what nation or country that you come from, this fact is the very same for you as it is for me. Take away everything you say is my country, Everything you say is my nation. Go ahead, remove every gate, every wall, every obstacle, which defines the land that you've incorrectly labeled my nation, you oligarch scum. You'll never have actually done it because it's what's in my heart which connects me to my countrymen. And my countrymen are all over this world, not just in the landmass you say is my country. Invisible threads of liberty and a yearning for it, a longing for it, a need, a raging desire to be sovereign, to be independent. Never, ever let another call you a slave. That's what connects those of us who feel this way, who guard the light of truth and the dignity our Creator bestowed upon us when He created us free. That's never gonna ever leave me, and that will never ever leave you, no matter what decrees they make, no matter how they carve up or give away the land masses, or what unfounded egregious mandates and rules they levy against you. You can destroy my country. I'll still carry what matters most about it inside me until I can resurrect her. What is lost can be regained. What is destroyed can be rebuilt. The waters may flood now, but they will recede. So go ahead, trash and pervert my cultural icons, my statues, Marxists. I'll hallow their memory, and I'll forever fight you in the name of what they actually stand for. Like the song anthem concludes, my land's only borders lie around my heart. I'm going to leave you with that song now, my friends. Never give up the fight. And remember, don't ever forget, hope lives as long as it's lit inside of you. You have an excellent day. Help yourself to some decent meat on the way out.
No madness, though the sad power may prevail, can possess, conquer my country's heart. They rise to fame. She is eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn, when no flags flew, when no armies stood, my land was born. And you ask me why I love her, through wars, death, and despair. She is the constant, we who don't care. And you wonder, will I leave